everybody! So I wanted to do a type of video that I have only done like once, like 5 years ago. This will probably be a regular thing on my channel, but not on a monthly basis. It's just gonna be my faves and my flops like at the moment, just whatever I'm feeling. There's gonna be makeup, skincare, life things, random things, just kind of whatever. This is the first one that I'm doing kind of like this. I don't know, I just want to kind of do a little bit, a little one, a little. My little faves and my little flops, or fails, or I don't know what I'm gonna call it, but okay. So my first fave at the moment is a skincare brand called The Ordinary. I actually have 2 of their serums. Well, I have 3 of their serums, but I'm using up a different serum before I start the other serum. And I have this. This is a fave. Specifically, this is the AHA BHA mask. So it's they call it a peeling solution. It's a 10-minute kind of like treatment for your skin. It's alpha hydroxy acid, 30% beta hydroxy acid, which is just salicylic acid, 2%. This makes my skin feel like a baby's ass, like none other. I've never had the smoothest and most glowy skin in my life since I started using this. And this was my first product from The Ordinary. Now I'm hooked. I have the Squalane cleanser. The thing about The Ordinary is that it is very inexpensive, but also very effective and just like really scientifically there, you know? But their cleanser, it's just 1 ounce of product and it's $8. So that's not really like the best. It's a really good cleanser, but I also have the Buffet peptide serum. Oh, I guess this isn't a serum. This is the Granactive Retinoid 2% in Squalane. So this is like an oil with a retinoid in it. And I have the Niacinamide Zinc serum, but I'm not using that one yet because I'm almost done with the Fourth Ray Beauty Niacinamide serum. I love The Ordinary. I am getting back into skincare because of The Ordinary, because of this specific product that got me sucked into skincare. So I kind of want to do a skincare video, my skin routine, because my skin is the best that it has ever been. I still get the occasional hormonal breakout once a month, but I just got my period 2 days ago and I had like 2 little teeny tiny breakouts just around like the nose crevice. So that's all I'm gonna say about it, but I'm probably gonna have a skincare video soon. My next fave right now is actually one that hurt to purchase. It's the Aveda Hand Relief. So listen, this thing with tax cost me like $30. It hurt so bad to buy this. I used to use this when I attended Aveda Cosmetology School, and I never used it since because it's so expensive. But listen, my hands, specifically the like top part of my hands around my knuckles and the tops of my fingers, and especially like this thumb area here, in the winter, my hands in those areas get so dry and cracked open to the point of bleeding. It's constant pain. It's horrible. I've tried hand creams, I've tried body oils, I've tried a vegan version of Vaseline. I've tried it all, nothing works. I've had products that have kind of like calmed the irritation, but my skin will still crack open from dryness. Just, I don't know what it is, but it's just like my knuckles and the tops of my fingers and like right here. This is the only, hello, no. This is the only product that, as the name suggests, provides relief. It makes my skin so soft and so smooth. It has dimethicone, which I think might be the key because I think what it does is it kind of like provides like a protective barrier over my skin. I don't know how it works. It smells so good, which is the thing. It has a lot of fragrance in it, which is like notorious for being irritating and bad for the skin. This is the only thing that works. So this will just become like a winter staple for me. My skin is like fine everywhere else and at every other time of the year, everything's fine, but in the winter, I'm just gonna have to splurge because this is the only thing that works and I love it. It is a saving grace in my life. My next favorite is the Milk Makeup Kush Lip Balm. I have a little sample here. This is actually my second sample, and as you can see, I took a little spatula and I scooped out as much as I could. And I'm in the process of doing that with my second little sample. So I got this from my friend Holly, and then I loved it so much that I went out and I bought the set of the mascara and the mini lip balm and the mini brow gel. Don't like the brow gel, haven't tried the mascara yet, but this is so good. It smells so good and it goes on so smooth and light. I also really love the Bite Beauty Agave Plus lip. I have a little mini. I got a lot of mini lip balms. This little pill. And the overnight lip therapy mask thing that they have. But this is just a really good like daytime, really lightweight, really great lip balm, and I love it so much. I'll probably at some point purchase a full size of this. I'm not really sure because like I said, I'm going through a lot of lip balms right now, but I love that so much. My favorite eyeshadow palettes at the moment come from 3 different brands. So I got all of the, well not all, but most of the Menagerie palettes. I have the Whale Song, the Feral, and the Killer Purr. I'm in the process of completing a 3 looks 1 palette with the Killer Purr. Those types of videos just take a while for me. But I love this formula. I was absolutely blown away by this formula. I was expecting like pretty good because I've heard good things, but I was completely blown out of the water. This formula is so good. I love the Menagerie formula, and this quickly became one of my favorite brands. I also really love the Kaleidos palettes. I feel like with almost every look that I do, I pull out one of these to use a shade, or I just use the palette entirely. These are so good, just like Menagerie. I heard good things about them. I love the packaging, so I was like, fine, I'll buy the set. It was cheaper to buy the set. I love Kaleidos. I don't have anything else. Their highlighters look interesting, and their brushes look really good, but their eyeshadow formula is spectacular, and I'm gonna just buy every palette that they come out with, and that is that. And then I obviously cannot talk about my current eyeshadow favorites without talking about these ones, the Conspiracy and Mini Controversy palette. I feel lucky to have these, especially the Mini Controversy. I feel lucky to have the original. Everything else that they come out with is gonna have that green in it, and I love that I have this one because they took out this one, Cry on My Couch, and I love it a lot, so I'm really glad I have it. This formula, just like all of Jeffree Star's formula, I mean, it's good, it's great. I love it a lot. And I am gonna do a 3 looks 1 palette with this at some point. Those are just my eyeshadow kind of like makeup things that I'm really into right now. As far as like all other parts of my makeup, I use the same thing all the time. I don't really buy new highlighters, I don't buy new blushes, I don't buy new anything else. I just always use the same thing, and I switch up my eyes. So that's why I'm so into palettes, and those are my favorite palettes. This next one's really weird, but it's a favorite right now. Eye drops. I got LASIK way back in like April, I think. I'm pretty sure it was March, April. And my eyes have been like pretty good, but they do get really dry in the morning and at night. So I'm just like glad I have these because they're really improving my life, okay? My quality of life. And then my last fave before I get into the flops is Disney Plus. I got Disney Plus, and I've been watching that more than Netflix, not more than YouTube, but Disney Plus is like the thing that I'm watching the most. I just finished all of Lizzie McGuire and the Lizzie McGuire movie. Gordo and Lizzie's kiss at the end is the most iconic kiss in all of cinematic history, and that is just the tea. I also really love The Mandalorian. I'm very into that show right now. I have not watched episode 7 yet. I think that just came out within this week. But Baby Yoda, I've said it before, I'll say it again, Baby Yoda is my entire life. I would do anything for Baby Yoda. There was a part, like, in episode 6, I don't want to spoil anything, but Baby Yoda got, like, thrown onto the floor face first, and I swear to God, like, I felt burning rage inside of me. So I really love that show right now, and I'm really loving all the Baby Yoda memes, so keep them coming. Alright, now it's time for me to bitch because I have some fails. I have 4. So I have less fails than faves. Flops? Fave? I don't know what I'm calling this. The first one is actually a product that I do not have anymore because I returned it. I have returned 2 cosmetics in my life. 2! The first one was the Benefit They're Real push-up liner way back when it came out. So this was however years ago, 6 years ago, and that's because I felt genuinely like lied to. The because I bought it because of Candy Johnson. Who even talks about her anymore? Nobody. That was back when nobody disclosed sponsorships or anything like that, so I believed that it was a really good product and I bought it, and it was the worst makeup product that I've ever put on my face in my life to this day. So I returned it and I unsubscribed from her. I don't know, that was just like a turning point in my life of like taking everything with a grain of salt and not just blindly trusting when somebody says something is good. But that was the first product that I returned. This is the second product that I've ever returned in my life. It is the Unicorn Fruit Lip Balm. I would not have returned this if it was like a reasonable price. I believe it was like $14. If it were like $5-ish, I would have just kept it and probably never used it again, but I am not about to spend $14 on bullshit, okay? Oh my god. So it's in this little jar and it clearly says it's like a lip plumping balm, and it's so pretty. Like, it almost hurt me to return it because it's so pretty. It's like a rainbow moussey swirl. It's a very unique product and it's really fun to put on. You dip your finger into this like moussey texture and it goes on your lips almost like an oil. So it's really like fun to use and it's really pretty to look at, but it's $14 and it's a lie, okay? There's absolutely no plumping at all. There isn't even really a tingle. There's maybe like a hint of a tingle, like a dream of a tingle. Like if you had a dream that your lips were tingling and then you woke up and you had like a little residual tingle from your dream, like that's what it felt like. Nothing, okay? I have the Jack Black Peppermint Lip Balm and that has more of like a tingle and more of a plumping effect than this unicorn bullshit, okay? So that's strike number 1. Strike number 2, it tastes like shit. It tastes like old medicine, okay? The taste was unbearable. And I'm not eating my lip balm. Like, I don't eat my lip products. I don't lick my lips. But you can taste what's on your mouth, you know what I mean? And the taste was it was so strong and medicinal, and it tasted like off. I could not stand wearing it because it tasted so bad. And trust me, I gave this a good try. I gave it a week, okay? I gave it a really good try, and it just was a horrible experience every time. Third strike, it wore off so fast. And I thought because it was like a thicker oil consistency that it would sink in and it would kind of like do something. It didn't do anything. Nothing. Okay, I've ranted enough about this one lip balm. Just do not buy it. The packaging is so cute and it was like displayed amongst these really cute lip masks that I almost got sucked into. It was like a glitter lip mask from the same brand and it was like supposed to be a plumping lip mask, but full of glitter. Really pretty. No, do not try anything from this brand. They suck you in because they're cute, but they're overpriced and they don't do anything, okay? Moving on. I have one eyeshadow palette in my whole entire collection that I don't like, and it is the BH Color Festival palette. This is not a new palette, okay? This is just a palette that I'm having a really hard time getting rid of. There's nothing like immediately special about this, and the only reason I bought it was because I swatched this shade here called Rage in store, and I didn't really do anything further than that because it is so good. The BH shimmer formula is good, and this shade is so pretty. Oh god. And some of the mattes are okay, like the very neutral like Experience and Chic, those are all right. The colorful mattes, they don't really do much for me. This shade up here, Banger, is really, really pretty. So there's some good shades in here, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to just depot the shades that I like and get rid of the rest of them because it's taking up space. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time getting rid of this. I think because I feel dumb for buying it, but that's a flop right now. I think I'm gonna just pop out the shades that I actually like from this. My next flop is the ColourPop concealer. I have two of them. I purchased Fair 2 online and it was actually a little too light for me, which is rare to find. And then I purchased Fair 4 in Ulta because I swatched it and it looked good. They're like separating. Like, I just hate these. The no filter concealer. I hate them. They are like too thin of a consistency to really do anything. They don't really provide great coverage. I think they're probably maybe okay as like a, I don't know. I don't know how anyone would want to use these because they perform so horribly under the eyes. They crease up and they just show every little bit of texture. They do not have enough coverage to cover a blemish or even like a healing breakout, like with just a little bit of like a redness kind of scar, whatever. They don't cover anything. They just enhance texture and they're okay for a cut crease, but I don't know. These are probably going to be thrown away at some point. But again, I'm just having a hard time getting rid of them because they're practically full. I don't know. I hate this no filter concealer so much. And then my last flop is, I don't know where it is. It's the Jeffree Star Morphe Setting Mist. It smells so good. The packaging is so cute, but I use the Morphe Setting Mist every day. I love it. The mist is so fine. It smells so clean, like spa, like fresh, and it provides enough of like a dewy glow to be like radiant and nice. The Jeffree Star Morphe Setting Mist is $2 more and it smells nice, and that's it. That's the only good thing. Well, the $2 more is not a good thing. I don't know why, whatever. It smells nice and that's like the only thing it has going for it. The mist is a lot heavier and like stickier. So the great thing about the Morphe Setting Mist is that it's so fine. It feels like nothing. Like it feels like nothing is on your skin. But then you open your eyes and your skin is wet. Like if you've used it, you know. It's so nice and comfortable. You can feel every little piece of the Jeffree Star Morphe Setting Mist when it hits your skin because it's heavy and then it's really, really sticky. Like you can feel it, like when you move your face around, you can feel that your skin is sticky. And it's way, 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 at least for me, way too dewy. And it looks greasy and it looks way too shiny. And I think for maybe dry skin that would maybe work, but it's just like, I just think that you can find much better hydrating mists that will give you a very similar, very like glowy, dewy look without being heavy and sticky, and you smell it all day, which at first is a really good thing because it smells really nice and sweet, but it gets really old really fast, at least for me. I know there's people that really love the Jeffree Star Morphe Setting Mist. I just don't. I just don't, which is kind of like, I'm kind of glad about it because that means I can save $2 and just buy the regular one. Okay, so that is it for my current faves and flops, or faves and fails, or whatever I decide to call this. I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm just gonna keep like a list as I go about my life, and when my list reaches, I don't know, like 5 or 6 of each thing, I'll just make a video. So I don't know, these are gonna be like somewhat out of date, maybe. I don't really know. I don't really know. We'll see. Let me know if you like this. I don't know. Let me know what else you want to see from me because I will do whatever. Not whatever. One time I had somebody ask me to take my shoes off and like pump the gas pedal on a car or the brake pedal with bare feet. So I'm not gonna do that unless you pay me. DM me, I'll give you my PayPal info and we can work something out. But other than that, let me know what you want to see on YouTube. Beauty related, lifestyle related, new age, crystal, chakra, whatever. You know what I'm into. All of my social media will be linked down below. I am most active on Twitter, but DMing is a lot easier on Instagram, and I'm trying my best. I forget about Instagram. I just do. As always, I just want to say thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.